Bet365, bringing football alive.
Three Euro 2008 qualifiers on Wednesday for you. Croatia-England is at 5:30, Sky Sports 1. Wales-Cyprus, 8 o'clock, Sky Sports 1, also in high definition. And Republic of Ireland against the Czech Republic is 7:30 on Sky Sports 2. At Blundell Park, it's Grimsby 1, Hereford 1. Commentators Gary Birtles and Tony Jones.
Thank you, George. Hereford United have lost their last 3 away games. The last one at Blundell Park in September 1989. It's the first time that these two teams have met since March 1990, when Gary Birtles played for Grimsby. And they won 1-0.
Of course.
Grimsby then with the defending to do here. Hereford with the first free kick of the second half. Grimsby, who started very brightly, going ahead inside 9 minutes through Gary Jones. Rob Purdy getting the equaliser from the penalty spot for Hereford United. Ian Turner there, the Hereford United manager, who says that he hasn't been displeased with the way in which his team have performed on their travels this season. They're not getting the results, just 1 win and 1 draw so far.
Such a young side, they play without fear. Even if things go a little bit against them, they'll bounce back from it. Certainly did that in this game.
And by Ravenhill. McDermott breaking forward. Rose to clear. John McDermott, who went the best part of 8 years without actually scoring a goal. Here's Fleetwood. Got 4 alongside him now, and Fleetwood's has gone right across the face of goal.
Well, again, he is the big threat, Fleetwood. Lovely ball across the face of the goal. Just needed somebody gambling. Lovely little run. Diagonal run, gets in the box. No, they can't touch him. His little turn and pace there, gets him away. Somebody gamble. That's good defending at the far post from the young fella. Ball, gets back, takes no chances at all.
Grimsby eager to get on with the game. Fleetwood on the ball again. Shot was drilled against Croft's back. Stuart Fleetwood has made an impressive start to his Football League career. Ravenhill has gone down clutching his shin there, having been challenged by Beckwith.
Looked like he got his foot stuck in the turf there as well. There's a big hole there. He wins the ball very well, bravely goes in, just traps it underneath there. Got a couple of studs on his ankle as well for his troubles.
Ravenhill now back on his feet, having joined Grimsby back in August from Doncaster Rovers. Started the season on loan at Chester. Something of a revolving door during the summer at both Grimsby and at Hereford. Hereford brought in 13 and 5 left, but 8 of the 13 newcomers had Football League experience. It was important that they strengthened, having made the move up from the conference. Some of upheaval for Grimsby Town, having reached the playoff final, losing out to Cheltenham. Graham Rodger taking over from Russell Slade, who couldn't agree a new contract with the club. Started his managerial career here with a 3-2 success over Boston, near neighbours. Since then, the successes have been few and far between. Just 3 wins this season for Grimsby. 4th from bottom in the League 2 table. Connell. Looking to release Fleetwood again. Connell once more. Again, the pass is intended for Fleetwood.
He's causing major problems with his pace. Fleetwood, intelligent runs in the channels, this time down the centre of the pitch. Barnes doing well in goal, sweeping up, concentrating well.
Fleetwood's gone 8 games without a goal. He's got 2 in League Two, as well as the hat-trick that he scored against Coventry in the Carling Cup. His manager was irritated with the Football Association of Wales as well, who called him up for an under-21 qualifier against Turkey at 72 hours notice back in September. But Fleetwood missed the 1-0 draw at Rochdale. Hereford's only away draw. I think their only draw this season. Connell felt that he was impeded. Toner. Now Bohr, who's switched from right to left. Here's Croft. Gary Croft back at the club where he started his Football League career. Now age 32, one of several 30-somethings in this Grimsby squad. John McDermott, 37, and Justin Whittle, who's injured at the moment, is 35. Bohr. It's a terrific effort from Bohr.
Gonna get that young fella more in the game, or you see his ability.
Here's Fleetwood. Good goalkeeping again by Barnes.
Well, he certainly looks a talent. His natural ability, runs at defenders, just gets away with his pace. That moved a little bit in the air. Brown watched it all the way. And he has switched flanks and just trying to outthink the opposition a little bit.
4 goals, he's Grimsby Town's top scorer this season. 18-year-old who made his Football League debut on the opening day, and what a debut it was. On as a second-half substitute with Grimsby trailing against Boston. Scored 2 goals and they won 3-2. What a start.
Get him more involved in the game, get him early possession, as well as score the goals.
Jones. Here's McDermott. Cross was charged down by Rose. Toner. He's done enough to win the corner.
Moving the ball quite well at the moment, Grimsby. It's just the final delivery's let them down a little bit.
Butler is forward. Fenton in there. Fenton couldn't quite connect. Travis had come right the way across from the left-hand side to get the ball to safety then. Thorpe. Turner. Travis loses out. A positive run though by Simon Travis.
Could break up the play again, Bolland. He does that so well.
Croft. Jones again strong. Ravenhill. Intelligent pass to pick up McDermott. Toner. Here's Thorpe. Giles made the interception.
Just getting in good positions at the moment. Grimsby, but just making the wrong decisions when they get in there.
32 now, Tony Thorpe. Currently on loan from Stevenage Buries with his 10th club. He made his name initially with Luton Town and Also had spells with Fulham and Bristol City. Helped on by Ravenhill. Giles put under pressure by Jones, who's always prepared to chase. Martin Giles, very much a Football League newcomer, having joined Hereford from Carmarthen Town. Grimsby just waiting for Fenton to make his way forward into the penalty area. Fenton just behind Jones. Thorpe is in there. Neither he nor Jones can connect. Ricochet has gone off Connell. It's given Fleetwood something to chase, and that is risky, very risky. Fleetwood again alert and aware and putting Grimsby under pressure at the back.
And again, Barnes up to the task.
Here's Williams now. Out by Fenton. McDermott with time. Jones with a header on. Toner. Easy for Giles.
Keep possession quite well, Grimsby, and then they're getting around the 18-yard box, and the delivery is just not the quality they need.
Run back there by Purdy. Connell, who's got McClenaghan for support. Connell again. Toner. Options both left and right. One of them is Jones. He has done enough to win the free kick here. Giles complains that he took the ball.
The referee's got to give a yellow card for that. He cannot throw the ball away now. Stands against it.
I think Jones was unhappy that the referee didn't play the advantage then, with Grimsby eager to get on with the game, eager to take the free kick. Butler locking arms with Hickendowie. Butler up. Eventually the ball is shielded back to Brown by Beckwith.
He did ever so well there. He was under big pressure from Gary Jones.
Just had his ankles clipped as well, Dean Beckwith. Fleetwood loses out to Fenton.
Well, again, a little bit weakly down there, Connell. Nudging the back by Fenton. That may have been a foul. One of the referees given the free kick for it. It wasn't.
Kandawari has gone forward. Beckwith's also in there. And by Purdy. Well gathered by Barnes.
He's done particularly well, Barnes, this afternoon.
Might have been very different for Grimsby Town this season. They lost out to Cheltenham in the playoff final after beating Lincoln City in the semi-final. Finished the campaign in 4th place, 3 points behind Leyton Orient. Orient won automatic promotion. Orient were being held 2-2 at Oxford United on the final day. Grimsby were 1 up against Northampton, but then they scored and the picture changed completely on the final day.
A little bit scrappy, both sides at the moment.
Benton. McDermott. On by Bolland. Williams.
again, Bolland got the ball there. The referee was right on the spot. The two things going against Grimsby at the moment. Great competitor, Bolland. Just caught the heel. The referee got it right.
And again by Purdy. McLennan. Firm challenge by Ravenhill. Ball tries to get Thorpe away.
They didn't need to do that as quickly as they tried to. A bit of composure was called for. Toner made a good run on the other side. Just calm it down a little bit, keep possession.
Comes to Bohr. It's only the 7th time that he started a league game. Here's Thorpe. It's still with Thorpe. Now Jones. A second for Grimsby Town and a second for Gary Jones.
Well, what a well-crafted goal. Thorpe did ever so well. I thought he'd lost the chance there. He looked like a striker who wasn't confident, not scored for a while, but he does ever so well in the end. It's intercepted well here by McDermott. Acres of space. I thought he was going to shoot there, didn't. Aware of what's around him, stays on his feet, lays a lovely ball off. Not the cleanest strike from Gary Jones, doesn't have to be. Look at McDermott, does so well, reads it. Acres of space. They back off him, they let him turn, just lays it away. And that isn't a clean hit, but across the keeper. Terrific. Good support play from Jones. Goes through the legs of the defender. Keeper goes the wrong way. I have to say he deserved it. He's put up a very good performance this afternoon, Gary Jones.
Another splendid finish by Gary Jones. Second goal of the afternoon.
Well, there was a foul on a Grimsby player before the one that Mr. Mason's given there. Didn't see it. There was an arm around a Grimsby player's neck.
Connell with Fleetwood. It is Fleetwood.
The goal of the season if that goes in from that distance. Well, he's had 2 assists. Headed the first one for Gary Jones and did ever so well with the second. Kept hold of possession, waited for the support from Gary Jones. And the season's turning round. Takes him to 3.
Gary Jones has scored 17 goals for Grimsby last season when they were pushing for promotion. Here's McDermott. Jones again in there.
Maybe 37, John McDermott, but he still wants to get up and down that pitch and join him whenever he can.
Fenton's header clear. Bolland's recovering. Here's Thorpe. Grimsby now finding far more fluency. Toner. Barnes' clearance isn't particularly good when it's fallen straight to Williams. McLennan. Ball to pick out inside the penalty area and he ran straight at Kieran Toner.
Toner looks to have been given more free roll in this second half, a roving roll.
Croft has found ball. Grimsby are suddenly stretching this Hereford back line. Ball goes on. And the shot is palmed away by Brown.
He does ever so well there, Brown. Big strong arm.
What a difference a goal can make. Grimsby rather nervous and tentative at the start of the second half, but suddenly they've been given a huge lift again by Gary Jones.
Grimsby fans burn, but you cannot tackle from behind. You can't do it anymore. Just clips him, Gary Croft.
by Beckwith. Connor. Butler's clearance only as far as Purdy. Now Croft. Croft always neat and tidy when he's in possession, and then he gives the ball away.
Yeah, but there's nobody there for him. He had no alternative there. He's looking for a striker in the channel, and they're all on the other side of the pitch. He knew it, but he couldn't afford to keep him in possession of the ball, and they got dispossessed.
I mentioned in the first half that Grimsby have got plenty of experience, and you just wonder this back three that Hereford have got. They've got youthful enthusiasm and exuberance. They might need somebody with a bit more of a steadying influence there. Fleetwood is straight offside.
Well, he had a big part of playing the goal, John McDermott. See, when the ball's played out, he reads it so well, intercepts, Purdy stops, doesn't get back in there, doesn't he do well, Thorpe holds it up, waits for the runner, Jones, across the keeper. What you want as a striker, give the keeper no chance, but bags of experience, and he just loves the game of football. He's going to his 40-odd.
733rd game, John McDermott. 21st season as a Football League professional. Grimsby through and through. Thorpe. Town.
It's caused Hereford a few problems, the switch with Bohr and Toner. Playing as wide as he was first half, Toner. Tracking inside, difficult to pick up. Target man, experience, that's the man to have in your team. You know when it goes up to him, the stick gives the midfield time to join in, get around him.
Here's Thorpe. Now Turner. Regnall was trying to pick out Croft.
A lot of time there, just rushed it a little bit. He's been good at the heart of that midfield along with Bolland. Terrific competitors, very mobile, a lot of agility, box to box, and that's what you want in your centre of midfield. And they'll do it for 90 minutes, will you?
Roger, the Grimsby manager, has suggested that the results simply haven't been going his team's way. 2 down at Darlington last week, they recovered to draw 2-2. Inspired second half performance. Fleetwood's cross.
Well, I'd be disappointed if I was Williams there. I think he should have thrown himself at it. As a centre forward, you do everything you possibly can again. Fleetwood does ever so well. He's produced a lot this afternoon, Fleetwood, and he does it again here. Lovely little run again. Puts the ball in a terrific area. Look at Williams, lunge at it, slide in. Anything you can, if you miss it, fair enough. But that man, again, does all the damage.
220 in attack for Hereford here. Stuart Fleetwood, who began his footballing career with Cardiff City, Andy Williams, who came through the Hereford Academy. Putting his head in where it can sometimes hurt. Thorpe showing his commitment. Here's Bolland. And by McDermott. McDermott again. to get in behind Travis then. Busy week of international football, of course. European Championship qualifiers, Croatia versus England on Sky Sports 1 at 5:30 on Wednesday evening. Wales against Cyprus, Wednesday at 8 on Sky Sports 1 and HD1. The Republic of Ireland versus the Czech Republic, Sky Sports 2 at 7:30. Connor. Here's Fleetwood.
Terrific defending by Fenton.
Fenton and Butler look as though there could be a formidable partnership at the back for Grimsby. Butler, who gave away the penalty in the first half, which was scored by Rob Purdy. Equaliser for Hereford. And they're looking for an equaliser again here. Terrific save by Barnes to deny Purdy a second.
Kept his wits around him there, Barnes. Narrowed the angle well. Purdy nearly capitalises on a bit of interplay.
Purdy with more opportunities to push on. Fleetwood. It's
I
Fleetwood.
think it's just using our initiative.
Again, just let him have too much space. Either flank he's doing it. Man has kept them at bay. He's had a good afternoon, Barnes. Lovely little bit of interplay. Reverse ball in there. Awareness on the edge of the box. Lovely little ball threaded through. Not the best hit, but narrows the angle down. And again, earns his corner yet again, but too much space for Fleetwood yet again. Just checks inside. Not a clean strike, but keeper well down at his near post.
Barnes, who joined Grimsby from Sheffield United, he won promotion to what was then Division 2 with Blackpool 5 years ago. Turner. Now Croft. Here's Thorpe. In by Toner. Travis to get the ball away from Ball. Bollins cross. Brown holds on. Brown, who picked up a thigh injury on the opening day of the season. He has missed a fair chunk of Hereford season. Jones has now taken a knock.
He played advantage there. Well, Gary Jones had gone down injured. I think he's apologising to him there.
Rose. Again, Fleetwood is the target. Connell. Fleetwood again.
Just taking the foot off the gas again. He did that till he went 1-0 up and allowed Hereford back into the game. They had the belief that they could go and get another goal and win it more handsomely.
Raven is always prepared to put his foot in. Purdy and Connell in discussion here. And by Purdy. From Giles drifts wide.
Purdy, above of everything, set pieces, decent flick, just couldn't get it on target.
Giles demanding more from his teammates. Here's Purdy. Croft. Thorpe was unable to keep the ball in play then. Nicely done by Thorpe. Benton to involve McDermott.
Growing in confidence the longer this game's gone on. Better understanding with Jones than he did in the first half.
Benton steps in. Ball's had a look. And sold Fenton short. Giles sliding in. Williams in pursuit.
Moore should have taken more responsibility there. He was only 18, but a learning curve. A chance to run and take the defender into the penalty box. We're not going to be able to touch him. Fenton's been commanding at the back for Grimsby today. Again, he wins the header.
His responsibility on Nick Fenton's shoulders, with a new partner at the heart of that Grimsby defence, Andy Butler having just joined on loan from Scunthorpe.
He's done a bad job, Butler. Gave the penalty away, but he's growing confidence. The more games he gets under his belt, the better he'll be.
To say it's a season of transition for Grimsby Town after all the upheaval during the summer. Ravenhill. It's a corner.
Done well again. The unsung hero in midfield there. So a tremendous amount of work alongside his midfield teammate Bolland.
Too long for Thorpe. And it was Butler with a header over the top.
The corner was a quality. Swung away from the goalkeeper. Can't come for it at all. It's attacked well by Butler. And I think that goes off a Hereford shoulder. It's a corner, not a goal kick.
It's 22, Andy Butler. Broadener's cover. Whittle on the injured list, and Ben Kutcher having joined Peterborough, and Martin McIntosh having gone to Huddersfield.
Graham Rodgers, credit for this second half. They've mixed it up. They've switched Toner and Boer around quite often. There's a few problems for Hereford.
No doubt that Graham Rodgers will take a lot of encouragement from his team's second half display here. The chairman, John Fenty, has backed him already. You have to give him time, he says. And the two supporters already grumbling about the poor run of results that Grimsby Town have had, expecting success on the back of what they did last season.
You never know when to believe a chairman when they come out with things like that, do you?
McLennan.
Barnes doesn't whistle well.
When Grimsby are able to press the game into the Hereford half. Goalkeeper has been important in keeping the momentum going for Grimsby whenever he's had to come out of his penalty area to get it forward again. Croft. Thorpe offside.
It's a difficult one to give. Timing of his run looked good there.
Substitution for
Just
Hereford United.
10 minutes remaining and a double substitution here by Hereford United. The skipper Rob Purdy is going off. Luke Webb will come on in his place. Tim Sills is coming on in place of Dean Beckwith.
More positive there. the defender off. Sills up front. Go 4-4-2. 4-3-3. He's going for it. It's a 4-3-3.
Tim Sills, who has been a Hereford regular this season, he was left out against Macclesfield. Came on as a substitute there in place of Andy Williams, won the win that Hereford enjoyed last weekend. There was a midfielder, a 20-year-old. Or the 18-year-old, unable to take out Thorpe. Sills with Butler. Thorpe for a moment was rather isolated.
Tallest, but he's done quite well in the air, Thorpe. To the first goal for Jones with a decent header.
Williams. Ravenhill. With a clever diagonal run by Thorpe, but this morning hasn't got the legs to get there. Scrappy period of play while Hereford tried to reorganise a little bit, having made that double substitution now. As Gary has mentioned, they've got three up front. Sills being held by Butler.
Strong lad, good in the air, and caused Grimsby a few problems. Fenton and Butler to keep an eye on that situation.
Sills had a terrific goal-scoring record in the conference before he joined Oxford United, who were relegated on the last day of last season, of course. In by Webb. Looking Dowry.
Terrific header that was. It's a long way out. It's a decent ball floated in. The header there. Nearly catches Barnes out. Backtracking, slightly behind him, generates good power. Just sails over the top. Terrific effort.
Hereford skipper, player of the season in each of the last two seasons, and enjoyed promotion, of course, to the Football League back in May. McLennan. Croft. Boot in the face for Tony Thorpe then.
Kandawari came straight through him there. He just stoop a little bit here, but look at the boot come through. Little knee in the back as well.
Thorpe now back on his feet and in possession. McLennan.
7 minutes left there. I think Thorpe would have been better running into a corner flag and keeping possession.
Jones prepared to chase.
As he has done all afternoon. Just about his 2 goals, his hold-up play has been great to watch. For young players around like Bohr to watch what a seasoned professional does.
2 goals that might kickstart his season and also Grimsby's season. Bohr. Another positive run by Bohr. Jones was suddenly wrong-footed. Back come Hereford. Connell, 3 ahead of it. One of them is Sills.
You go 3 up front, sometimes you can get in each other's way. You can run into areas, get caught very close together.
The Hereford manager has made a double substitution in the attempt to save this game. Hereford, who've lost their last 3 away games. Fenton again strong. Sills needs a bit of help. It's been provided by Fleetwood. Fleetwood's cross. Barnes thought about coming, and that's a handball by Connell, who's in trouble here.
Oh, that was so blatant, it was unbelievable. That's poor play from Connell. It's a great cross in by Fleetwood. And look at this. What is he thinking about? That's a double-hander near enough. You let that go, you put the defenders under pressure. That is poor play.
Yellow card for Alan Connell. There's a decent opportunity that for Hereford.
If he lets it run across the box, defenders are under big pressure when it's coming in. Anything can happen. You panic a defender and he's just taking the pressure right off by a moment of stupidity.
Connell scored the winner in the 80th minute against Macclesfield Town last week. Jones. Here's Croft. Thorpe with Giles. Thorpe has found a bit of room on the edge of that penalty area. Bolland thought about picking out McDermott.
Should have picked out McDermott.
Jones is bundled over. Hereford have the goal kick. Ravenhill goes on. Goalkeeper has to readjust. McLennan did very well, and he is furious with his teammates, understandably so.
Oh, how good was this? This is desire for you. Closes down, not once, the second time. Gets his bit of luck, the keeper slips. Doesn't aware what's around him. Jones had made a terrific run, but McLennan, what a good track back that was to stop that danger.
Ravenhill getting the better of Rose and Giles. Terrific commitment from Ricky Ravenhill. Grimsby going in search of a third goal. Bolland. Fleet is marked on the edge of the penalty area. It's a terrific run by Williams.
Not bad for a 37-year-old full-back. McDermott getting back and getting a foot in.
As soon as they know that they need to keep their concentration, they conceded 2 in the last 10 minutes against Hartlepool when they lost here 4-1. They were pushing then for an equaliser. Here they have the lead, but they want to hold on to the lead.
Just got to run the clock down now, keep possession, get free kicks like they've just done there. Don't panic.
In by Ball. Here's Thorpe. Jones!
What a story that would have been. Nearly sent Brown the wrong way.
Gary Jones, who's never scored a senior hat-trick. Jones with a chance to get his third, denied there by Wayne Brown.
And it was Thorpe who created all the danger.
Travis goes on. Here's Williams. Kenton again impressive. Now he's out of position. Rose. Deflected out by Butler.
Just let him bring it down on his chest there.
2 extra minutes we will have.
A few fingernails being bitten in the Grimsby dugout at the moment.
Kandidwari has gone forward. Giles also in there. Williams ready to make his move.
Ravenhill. Again, a bit terrific Bolland and Ravenhill in that centre of midfield. The work rate is unbelievable between the two of them.
Jones's challenge. Be a free kick this to Hereford.
It's a bit clumsy. You just don't want that pressure on the back four this close to victory.
Line of yellow shirts ready to make their move to the edge of that 6-yard area. It's come out to Fleetwood. Connell shot his charge down. McLennan. Hacked away by Ball. Here's Toner. Bolland just ahead of him. And Toner has been able to find him. Toner again. Toner felt that he was impeded.
Certainly looked like he was impeded.
Connell. Fleetwood's in the middle, as is Sills. There's a suggestion of a handball there.
He's right in front of the referee. His nerves out there.
The referee's had another look at his watch. It's now or never for Hereford United. Connell couldn't quite connect. McLennan. Grimsby Town have a home win after 2 successive home defeats. 2 goals from Gary Jones made the difference. He gave Grimsby Town the lead, having been set up by Tony Thorpe. Hereford United able to draw level from the penalty spot when Andy Butler's challenge on Rob Purdy produced a penalty kick. Purdy scoring from the penalty spot to make it 1-1, and then in the second half, Grimsby going on to get a second goal. Thorpe it was who was able to set up Jones, and at Blundell Park it's finished 2-1 to Grimsby Town. We can hear now from the Grimsby manager, who's with Craig Slater.
Well, Graham, how significant a win could that be for Grimsby over the course of your season?
I think it could be quite a big win, actually. Had a couple of slips at home recently, having lost a very treasured unbeaten home record we had for a long time, so that's put that ghost to bed now. And credit to the players, I thought they played very well today, and I think over the game I think we were worthy winners.
How important, how big a bonus is it to have Gary Jones back on scoring form like that?
Yeah, stuck with Gary. I like him as a lad and as a player. He's decent, and he's worked his socks off, and things haven't quite gone for him, but they've certainly gone well for him today. I thought he was outstanding.
With him and Tony Thorpe be a really promising combination?
Yeah, I mean, Thorpe is quite bright and has played at a higher level than this, and I think at times that you can see that. I thought he was very cute today, and some of his movement is fantastic.
Well done today, Graham.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Yeah, we've seen Dean Wilkins suffering at home for Brighton, but Graham Rodger, big relief for him, home win for Grimsby. Look at the goals with Ian Taylor and Steve Claridge from the first half, first of all. Ian, the opening goal from Grimsby.
Yeah, it's a decent cross on the left-hand side. Hereford just can't clear the ball with the first header, I don't think. But defender goes back in there with the striker, and it's a good finish. It's a great finish, but I just thought the defender could have got a bit tighter there. I'm not going to say his name, though, George.
Penalty instant, Steve.
Yep, I don't
the
think
equaliser.
Yeah, about as clear as it gets, I think. I think they stop here, thinking he's cleared it. He hasn't, and the centre half's late. You see where the ball finishes up. He makes no contact at all with it. Cool as a cucumber. Confident, 5 out of 5.
Yeah, you
Get any
enjoyed
better
that,
than
didn't you? You
Yeah.
like that?
Yeah, it's good.
Second half, well, that was even, Stephen, first half. Could have gone either way, really. Second half, virtually all Grimsby, would you say?
Grimsby on top, weren't they? Picking up all the second balls in midfield, ran the midfield. I was
Tony
disappointed
Thorpe and
with
Gary Jones, good partnership for Grimsby. Both goals coming from their work rate, wasn't it, really?
Yeah, that was,
experience up front, isn't it?
yeah, when they got close together, they were a handful. You know, you just felt at times, certainly first half when it went forward and Jones was dominating the two centre halves. You just wanted Thorpe to get a bit closer, but as I say, he's cute there. He holds the ball up, gives him time, and they get that little bit of luck through the legs, but they deserved it. Certainly on the second half performance.
You wouldn't say it's a long-term partnership, would you, really?
Well, I mean, he's come up here, Thorpe. He's got to resurrect his career in some respects. He's out in the cold at Stevenage, and it's a good place to start.
Yeah, Hereford can repair that damage, you know, that's for sure. But it was a big result for Grimsby, wasn't it, Ian?
Yeah, it might get their season going. As you said, they've had a good home record up until now, and you know, they can get going after this result.
Hereford, what can they take out of the game, if anything, Steve?
I think Hereford will take an understanding that yet again they've shown that they can compete at this level. I think for them where they are now will be fine. For Grimsby where they are now simply isn't good enough. And there was pressure on Grimsby today, but as you say, that win's alleviated it somewhat.
OK, look at League Two as it finishes over the weekend. Down the bottom end first, and it looks better for Grimsby now. They moved up from 21st to 18th in the table, and Hereford still in 15th position. Top of the table with Walsall leading the way. Wickham, Lincoln, Swindon, Notts County, MK Dons, Peterborough in 7th position, the final playoff position in League Two. Looks like this for you coming up in terms of live football. Tomorrow it's Woking against Aldershot in the conference, 7:30 on Sky Sports 1. On Tuesday, England's under-21s defend a one-goal lead in Germany against their youngsters, 7 o'clock, Sky Sports 1. On Wednesday, the seniors in action, 3 Euro 2008 qualifiers for you. 5:30, it's Croatia against England on Sky Sports 1. Wales against Cyprus, 8 o'clock, Sky Sports 1, and also in high definition on Channel 408. And the Republic of Ireland against the Czech Republic, 7:30, Sky Sports 2. Next, it's National Rugby League, the grand final, Hull Kingston Rovers against Widnes Vikings, Sky Sports 1. And there's a double bill right now, Sky Sports Extra from the NFL, Chicago against Buffalo and Philadelphia against Dallas. We've had a good day of Football League football today, and 2 good games as well, plenty of good players. In the end, we've had Grimsby winning here, thanks to Steve Claridge and to Ian Taylor. And in the end, Hereford just couldn't keep up with the Joneses. From all of us, bye for now.